Hi everyone, it's Jeanette, Crafty Dork, here with my 100-day project, and I think I've lost track actually. Is it day 47? I've just got my, let me just have a look on my channel. I've got my iPad just sitting here. 47, 48. Okay, so today is inspired by Angela Kerr, her envelope tutorials, and as I showed you, I had this beautiful paper from ChapterOnePapers, and it's called, I did throw it away, Wildflower something. Where did I put it? That's gone. It's gone. Anyway, beside the point. Let's go on with it. I'll have it in the description box for you. Now, Angela had envelope that she made a template out of, and if you've been watching me for a while, you'll know that I have a whole load of little envelope templates that I use and have been using for a while. So I thought, well, I'll use one of those, and it was this envelope. Okay, so I've just done the template, and I've cut one out and inked it all up, and then when I put it together, started to put it together, I thought, I was just going to distress it, like, which it would have been all right. Just use my little brush and just, you know, go like this, or use one of my stencils, which looks really pretty on the inside as well. I'll just show you how to do that as quickly. So, you know, you just get a little stencil and you pop it on there, you get your ink on your brush, and you just go around lightly. And I think I'm going to now, aren't I, with this one. Later on I'll finish that off. But doesn't that look pretty? That just really makes it look nice. So that's an idea too. But then I decided that I would cut it out, and I've got it on the back of this paper. This is Artie May's, one of her collage kits. So instead of boring you while I cut, I'll just go around and cut that out, and I'll be back. Okay, so all cut out. Now what I'm going to do is, you can see I've just got a pencil mark where I drew the template, and I'll just go, and I should have done it off camera, but I thought I'll just show you how I do it. If I can find my knife. What's here? Oh, good Lord. Oh, safety. Now, when Andrea did this, Angela, and Angela Kerr, yeah, she actually used a die, and you know, that is fantastic too. So either way, whether you use a die or you cut it out like this, the end result is very similar. Okay, it's just that you're putting a window onto the paper so that you can have something showing through. Okay, and across there. Let's see. Yep, I've probably got my big buff head in there, have I? So then we've got that little piece too. We can use it for something else. Okay. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful paper. Pop that out the way. Now, what happened next was you get something, a piece of paper to go in the back. Okay, and you make sure that that paper, I'm going to link Andrea's below, because as you know, I go a little bit quick. So you line that up there, and you cut. That folds up as a little pocket along there. So you measure and make sure that you've got the width top to bottom so that your little flaps will come up. Okay. So what I've done, I've already inked up. So I've got my paper. Now that fits in there beautifully. Okay, like that. And you want it so that that folds up to make like little pockets. Now, this centerpiece, we're going to fold it like that. So it's got to fit in there so that you can fold up your little envelope. Okay, so that's the way. I can't remember how she attaches, but she does. It can be attached to, you know, a page, or it can just be free flowing, whichever you like. I'm going to pop my image. I've cut out a little image, some acetate. So that's going to go on here. I'll put the acetate down first, and I'm just going to put a couple of little spots because I'm going to stitch around it. You don't need to see me do that, but so I've just got little bits there to hold it in place. So that's going to go there, so that when you look through, you're going to see the flower. And I've also cut out a teeny weeny little butterfly, so that's going to go like that. Okay, and then I'm going to stitch around. I cut that butterfly out of one of the peaches. I've got some cute little, and I'll probably end up cutting a few more out and playing around. Little beautiful little butterflies. Okay, so once I've done that, I've got the acetate on, I've got my little butterfly, and I'm going to glue that. So it's I'm like, you know, I'm a very quick crafter, and I hope I'm not going too quick for you guys. I'm just going to pop that down there, and then I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue. I'm pretty sure that's going to be, yeah, just a little smidge of glue around, just so that it will hold down so that I can sew. Okay, and then I'll pop that down like that, pop it on there and work out where I want it to go. Yeah, and then I'll just go and sew around. I just noticed I've got a pencil mark there. Get rid of that. And you know what I didn't do? I didn't ink. Oh well, this one's not going to be inked. This one won't be inked. This one I actually inked with antique linen. Not normally, I don't normally do antique linen, but I think this has just worked out beautifully, especially when I eventually finish doing that inside. Okay, I'll just switch off and I'll stitch around, and I'll be back. Okay, all stitched. What I'm going to do is just bring the threads through from the other side. I'm going to bring the thread through from the other side. Come on. It's not going to, so it's obviously stitched down very well. I'll just cut that off then. I am going to glue there Okay. And what I do now, I just put a little bit of glue down there. And that holds those threads when I glue the next piece on. So there we've gone, we've got our butterfly, we've just got straight stitch around there, and it's all done in there. Now this could be just nipped off if you wanted to, but it doesn't really matter. So then you've got your piece of paper. So once again, you get a piece of paper that is going to be basically 3 times the size of this part of your paper, so that you can put your centerpiece down and glue it down. You've got your folds that come up to make little pockets, so that'll sit in there. Make sure it comes up to that little fold line there. Then you've got your fold in and your fold in. Really crease your folds well, so that they, you know, are nice and crisp. When you fold it over it, it'll lay a lot flatter. Now I'm just going to quickly, so a zigzag across there. I won't turn off, it's only going to, it's going to be quick. So where are we? Just finishes it off a little bit. Where's my pedal? Whoop, there goes the glue. Okay. Okay, so that just finishes off. It's a little bit big, but that's okay. Once again, this end I'm just going to tie those knots together, and that will just secure there. I mean, you don't have to really, I suppose, because you are actually gluing it down, and the glue will hold it together. But I don't know, I'm just a bit of a dork, hey? Got to do it. There we go. And then that will come back in there. This one is a bit short, so we'll just lay that back down in there anyway. So this, now I'm just going to run a bead of glue down here, and a little hold those threads down. Oh goodness, come on. I just want to secure them so the thread doesn't go anywhere. Probably won't, but that's, yep. And then down the center here, and here, I'll turn it around a bit so I can see where we are, and down the edge. And then we'll just pop that little piece of thread down there with that one. Just a little bit of it so that it just holds it in place. Here we go. Okay, so they're all, I'm not going to sew around the edges. You could sew all the way around, but I think I'll just leave it. And that's our little card. Now I can't remember what else Andrea did to hers, because I wanted to basically from this point on make it mine. So that one just looks a little bit, yeah, the crease has gone a little bit AWOL. So let's just do it again. Yep, that's better. Okay, so then, now you know me, and I hate gluing the whole thing down, but I think it will be too bulky this time to make a pocket at the back, so we will glue it all. Isn't it funny when you do things, you don't do things, and it's sort of like, oh, will I, won't I, will I, won't I? Okay, so then you just center that in here. This one is just a fraction smaller, whether it's because I did another envelope, I don't know, but it, I've got it there and there. So that's your little booklet, and you know, slip it into a pocket. Okay, so now if you want to, you can decorate here. Now where's my little, I've got a little lot of the, where did I put them? Yeah. Little bits from the kit. Aha, there you go, Wildflower moments. Okay, so these little journaling cards I think will be absolutely beautiful in there. And I've got one there that's the same as that one. Doesn't really matter what we put in, does it? I like that. And where's the other big one? Was there only 3 big ones? Must be. Okay, there you go. So we've got that one there. Now you could do a little one on there just to make it, that would look cute, wouldn't it? A couple of little tags in there as well. Has that come up? It has. I might have left it a little bit. That's what I was looking for, you know, and a couple of these like that. I did have a square one. And perhaps so, you know, decorate it however you like. You know, it just depends on the paper that you've got and what you can do. These would look beautiful collaged, and just use your old book pages and some of your botanical book photo pictures. They would look absolutely stunning. So which one will we put there? We'll pop in there. Oh, let's put this one, and we'll do it this way as well. So we'll pop him on that edge. So I don't know that Angela will watch my videos, but you never know. So thank you for the inspiration. I just adore. I've watched Angela for a long time, and really been in awe of what she does. I've come back to her recently. I've sort of, you know, you watch people and you end up, you've got so many people that you just don't know who to watch next, do you? So we'll leave it at that, I think. And I've got the 2 little tags in there, and then we go like that, and we go like that. What else could we do on this part? Put a little, that would look nice there, wouldn't it? And because they're not very thick, I mean, it's 120 GSM, but you know, as a little slip into a pocket in a journal, you can fit quite a bit into this little folio. And I could find some ribbon or something to, no, my ribbons are gone. Oh, I can use my, that would tone in beautifully. Okay, where's little Timmy? Timmy. I used to work with a doctor and we used to call him Timmy. Okay, so I'll just put a little piece of that. Little greta bugs on there too. Oh my goodness. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So we'll call our little granddaughter little greta bug. I've got to do it, eh? Yes. And what I'll do is, this is very easy to rip this one. It seems like a very old seam binding. So we'll scrunch it and pop that on there. Oops. Like so. A bit over the back. It's the beauty of these little teeny ones, isn't it? They can attach anything. Just snip that little bit off. Oh yes, that's cute. That's cute. And you've got journaling here. So that in this little area, there's quite a bit of journaling space, isn't there? Quite a lot. These papers too would make nice little, although I've got a video somewhere of little notebooks that I cover and make up for the craft shop that I put some of my gear in, and that would look really nice too. So isn't that a beautiful little spread? I won't put anything here on these because it's going to take it's going to bulk it up a little bit. But what if we just have that one there as a, I'll stick it on. I will leave some tuck space behind it just in case, you never know. We might want to pop something in the back there. I'm just going to have so much fun with these. So what I'll do is I'll just go around like that, perhaps down this side and across there, and I'll just go like so. Let's just leave it at that for the moment, okay? So that's how you do it. It just folds up at the bottom and the top. I probably have got a little bit much in there, although that's not quite straight. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? And then over like that. Now to finish that off, I would probably come on. Whoops. Just wrap something around there. That's probably too much. But just a little bit to hold the backs together as you pop it in. And like I said, I've probably got a bit much in there, but I will link Angela's tutorial, and you can see my version, and then you can see the way Andrea did hers, and Angela. What am I saying? Andrea. Angela. I think they're just beautiful. Just gorgeous. Yep. Okay. Take care, everybody. And I will see you in the next videos. Until then, bye for now and happy crafting.